let's do SWOT analysis of some teams, how they performed, how they aced the auctions. And let's actually start with the defending champions, my favorite Chennai Super Kings only. So on day one they were a bit slow, but on day two they accelerated pretty well. And so the calming presence of MS Dhoni only is the biggest strength until he is there on the middle of the pitch. And they have reunited as many as 8 players out of the 11 from the last year's IPL, and they have let go Fab du Plessis, Josh Hazelwood, Imran Tahir, Suresh Raina, and actually that's their philosophy also. They try and regather their core group and then maintain groupism. And once again, they have a bucket full of experience like head of the table MS Dhoni, Ambati Rayudu, Robin Uthappa, DJ Bravo, Ravindra Jadeja. So that's their strength, their game sense, their ability to soak in pressure. So what's their new buy? Let's have a look at that. So they have got Dwayne Pretorius, a good buy, and they have got Adam Milne, again a well-known buy, and they've also got Chris Jordan. I think they'll be using him as a dead bowler, also as a replacement for DJ Bravo. So that's also a decent buy as Chris Jordan. They've got Thikasana from Sri Lanka, good spinner, and they have got Devon Conway. That's a brilliant buy. He'll be opening hopefully with Ruturaj Gaikwad, and they have also got Shivam Dube, again a decent buy for them. And now coming to CSK's weaknesses, honestly speaking, they aren't apparently that big weaknesses, but seeing by microscope, they're tiny weaknesses like they lack dead bowling options. They have let go Josh Hazelwood now, but they have DJ Bravo, but it's also is not the same DJ Bravo, that gun bowler. Deepak Chahar also is not your same dead bowler. So that's apparently just that potential weakness that I can see in CSK. And now coming to opportunities, Prashant Solanki is someone who will do very well this season, I can say, and he is also someone who will cherish under Dhoni's captaincy. And same goes on with Shivam Dube. Elsewhere he was getting waste like RCB and other franchises, but under Dhoni's legacy he can just reinvent his game, and he'll also flourish under Dhoni's captaincy. Even Rajvardhan Hangarkekar and Ruturaj Gaikwad also to take his game to another level. Last year, some of the last years playing alongside Dhoni to teach valuable game plan with Dhoni. So these are the opportunities these youngsters will be cherishing. So coming to threats, there aren't so many apparent threats present, but at some stage of IPL they will need replacements for 40-year-old MS Dhoni and 37-year-old DJ Bravo. Will they be fit to play all 40 matches of the IPL? Knowingly, this edition of IPL will be lasting very long. And let's now try to make their likely 11. So Ruturaj Gaikwad, Devon Conway, the amazing explosive opening duo. Bowen at 3. At 4 you could either play Shivam Dube or Robin Uthappa. And then you've got Ambati Rayudu, Ravindra Jadeja, MS Dhoni, then Deepak Chahar, DJ Bravo. So as many as 8 batting options. Then you have got Rajvardhan Hangarkekar or as Prashant Solanki, and then at last spot Adam Milne, or else you can play Chris Jordan. So you have got amazingly bowling options as well. So CSK once again made their champion side, and I'll rate them 9 out of 10. They look a champion side. Now talking about RCB's team, with times the craze of this franchise has gone to a different level, and I have also listened that in their vessels not the red blood cells which flow, but it's RCB which float in their arms. And frankly speaking, with times they have been raising their performance decently well. They have been very consistently doing well since last 2 to 3 years. Let's talk about their strengths. The firstly major strength is freed from the captaincy, Virat Kohli will be itching to score runs, and having done well to acquire Faf du Plessis, who is also the leading contender in captaincy. So he's a fair, explosive buy for RCB as a leader, as a gun fielder, as an opening dynamic player. And what happens is also that when a settled player comes from a champion team, he also brings you much more enthusiasm, energy, powerful combination. So now RCB looks much more decent. Also, Josh Hazelwood comes in from CSK. So RCB now has that experienced lineup also. Hazelwood, Virat, Faf, Maxwell, Dinesh Karthik also they have added. Karan Sharma has also joined RCB, and just to make a difference in whichever franchisee he goes, that team also wins the IPL too. Just a fact I'm sharing for RCB fans. Coming to the RCB's weaknesses, maybe their middle order, and also the fact that they will be missing AB de Villiers a lot. Glenn Maxwell at times can be devastating, but also can be self-destructive as well. Dinesh Karthik has been added. Will he be at his best, or is it a gamble by RCB? And just imagine if they would have buyed Ishan Kishan, Fab du Plessis, Virat Kohli, Ishan Kishan, Dinesh Karthik, Mahipal Lomrod, Glenn Maxwell. I mean the explosive lineup you could ever have. Then you look at opportunities. Faf may be captaining for the first time. That sense of responsibility, and by that he'll be taking his game to a different level. And perhaps the best bowling combination RCB have as Josh Hazelwood, Jason Behrendorff, Siraj, Harshal Patel to flourish as an all-rounder. Then Leggy went into Hasaranga to just cherish his game. And now coming towards threats. So what if Virat Kohli fails to find his touch once again? And also have they gambled on signing 36-year-old Dinesh Karthik? And also availability of Josh Hazelwood would be a question mark for RCB. And now quickly trying to make their likely 11. So they've got Virat Kohli and Fab du Plessis as openers, Anuj Rawat at 3, Glenn Maxwell at 4, Mahipal Lomrod, Dinesh Karthik, Vanindu Hasaranga, Harshal Patel, Shehbaz Ahmed. You've got batting depth till 9, and then you can play Siraj and for number 11 you can play either Josh Hazelwood or Jason Behrendorff. Behrendorff, if you play him, he could be very effective, I can say. And I'll give them 7.5 out of 10. They could have done more well at the auctions, but some weaknesses. Another player is Yuzvendra Chahal, and he has been sold out to Rajasthan Royals for just 6 crores. I mean, outstanding boss. Rajasthan, one of the best buys in terms of experience, capability, the pure match winner as Yuzvendra Chahal. So Yuzi takes all the box right, and in fact Rajasthan Royals just aced this auction completely. Just look at the players they've got: Trent Bolt, R. Ashwin, match winners; Nathan Coulter, Jimmy Neesham, match winners; Rasif Den Hussain, Darren Mitchell. And just look at this, guys. They have done a terrific job at the auctions. And Yuzi, just for 6.26 crores, is a steal deal, a total value for money buy. And I was surprised RCB not raising the paddle for Yuzvendra Chahal. Same with Rahul Chahar, Mumbai didn't raise the paddle. So I told you some dynamics happening in this auction. Another buy is Rahul Chahar. He goes to Punjab Kings for 5.25 crore. I think it's a superb acquisition for Punjab Kings. That's a very good buy for Punjab Kings. It will be very effective for them. Another big deal was for young Marco Jansen. So he has also successfully grabbed an IPL contract, and that too for Sunrisers Hyderabad for 4.2 crores. And I've already been saying he's one for the future, and also have joined a franchise which likes to invest in the youth. So he'll be good for Hyderabad. He's a fair buy for them. So guys, that's it from this video. it's time to wrap up this video. And at the end of 2021 IPL, who would have thought that Chris Gayle, AB de Villiers, Suresh Raina, a championing trio of IPL history, will no longer be seen in the next edition of IPL. So it's totally mesmerizing thing that these legends are coming to end. But apart from this, if you like this video, do consider subscribing, guys. And I hope you like this auction special strategy video coverage of Cricket Slate. So I'll be seeing the next one, guys, hopefully soon. Comment your opinions regarding your assumptions, your satisfaction with your favorite IPL team. Hopefully soon I'll be back. Bye, take care, guys.